Today I will discuss one practical problem and its resolution. Problem occurs when you and your colleagues or two colleagues are using same system to create their repository and interacting with GitHub, and both are using SSH for their communications. Now, if both the users are known to each other and they are sharing the same ID RSA or the default ID RSA, and they are sharing their passphrase or they are not using any passphrase for ID RSA, in that case there is no problem. But if it's not the case, then the second user who join later and trying to create a repository, local repository, and trying to communicate with GitHub, he will be in trouble. So I will discuss how to come up with a solution such that you will not be dependent with any other and you will do it without disturbing anyone. Okay, so let's jump in. So this is my project and I want to work on this project, and for that I need to clone that project at my local system, and my organization has given me one system. So for example, this is the terminal of that system, and under this folder, say for an example I'm user 2, and under this folder I have to create my repository. So for that, what I will do, what I will first try to do a clone of this repository. This is my remote repository. So if I try to while I'm trying to clone, I'm trying to clone using the SSH. So it is talking about that public key is not available. So here I can see that someone else has worked on the system because it is not asking me to add the fingerprint of the system. That means that system is connected. And this system is connected with the GitHub already. So I have to have one private key or private key public key combinations by which I can connect to the GitHub. So for that I will see that if there is any key combinations already there. Yes, there is a key combinations already there. So I'll be adding the public key to the GitHub. So if someone else has created this public key and I'm going to add that public key to my repository, and I'm expecting that I'll be coming out from the problem here. So here I'll be going here in the SSH. I will be adding a new SSH key to come in this system. In this page, you have to click on your user ID, and there is an option that settings. You click on the settings page, you will be this page will be open. That settings page will be open. Now you can add this RSA key to your GitHub user ID. Now you can. Now I'll be trying again to check if my connection has been established or not. So I will do a clone statement. Oh, okay, the public key was correctly added to the GitHub, but the problem is and the last users, whoever has created this ID, RSA, or the public and private key combinations, he has given a passphrase for that, but I don't know what is the passphrase. Now this is the problem with the second user who is using the same system. What is the way out for that? One way is you can create a new key combinations and override the existing one. That will be the easiest one. But the problem is someone else is using that same key combinations, so he will be in trouble later. You are a new joining, so in that case you have to manage, you have to have a way out without disturbing the existing one. The way is I'll be creating a key combinations, and that will be a different key combinations. So how can do that? ssh keygen, I'll be running this command, and there is saying that do you want to replace that or save at the same position, then it will be replacing the previous one, so I don't want. So I'm saying that I want to create another one, so I'm saying user 2. I want to create the key combinations as user 2, and I'm giving a passphrase again. So right, so I'm giving a passphrase like test 100 Okay, so my key is created. Now if I search here, now I will add my public key to the GitHub. Make sure you will not show the content of private key to anyone. So this is my public key. I'll copy and paste at GitHub. So I'm deleting this because this is not working for me. So I'm adding this one. This my key has been created. Now if I try to do a clone again, it's working. So I'm saying git clone. I'm asking not working because what is the reason? Because it is using the default private key, this private key, and trying to trying to get a match with this different public key that I have added into GitHub. So it will not be working. So I have to make sure that whenever I'm trying to connect to the GitHub, this private key is being used. For that, or I have to attach this private key to my active terminal. For that, I have to navigate to this folder, the .ssh folder, where my private key is located. Eval $ssh agent. My agent is off. Now I will do ssh and user 2. It is asking for the password. This is valid for this active terminal. And if you try to do clone it here again, it will again not work because the ssh add is active only for this terminal. The agent is active only for this terminal, so you have to navigate to your terminal at here. So the location for this is So here I'll be running equal here no ssh add user 2. It is asking for the passphrase. Now we are good. Now if I do a git clone, oh, that's working. So that way you have configured a separate private key and public key combinations, and you have activated that key combinations at your terminal only. So as a result, the someone else is working in its system and using a separate terminal. He will be using the default key combinations, but you will be using your key combinations, and that way you will be seamlessly able to work without the help of others and without interfering any other one's work. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching. See you again. That's all.